Do you know those moments where it just makes click in your head, where suddenly everything you have experienced suddenly made sense, where it just made click in your head, and suddenly you had this thought, this idea, and of course I should do this, or of course this makes sense, and your mind just explodes. Bro, in this moment, exactly this happens. I'm like researching, I'm learning, I'm reading, and I'm reading something extremely important, something that makes extremely much sense to me. You must realize that before this moment, for the whole of my life, I actually pretty much enjoyed studying history, just reading about it. Even the history class, everybody else said it's boring. I actually enjoyed it. But in this moment, I'm reading something that would change my perception of everything completely. It's about the cycle of history. No. Everything you've been told about history being linear or it explodes like this. No. History is a cycle. History repeats itself. History is like a year. A year has 4 seasons. As long as you don't live on the equator, but that's something different. But a year has 4 seasons. I think we all agree with this. But history basically has also 4 seasons, or maybe more like 2. So you have probably heard of this cycle. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. I want you to think right now, in what time do we live in right now? In the hard times, creating the strong man, or in the easy times, creating the weak man? Think right now, what have you done yesterday? What have you done throughout the last week? Working truly hard, waking up with a smile on your face, thinking you need to work on this goal to get to this point in your life? Or have you watched Netflix? Or have you watched Rick and Morty on Netflix? Or have you watched some masculine anime where the one anime guy punches the other anime guy with the super mega hyper punch? One Punch Man. What have you watched? What have you consumed? What have you done with your time? What have you invested your time in? I think we can clearly say that for most countries in the world, we're now in the easy times, at the end of the easy times, or as I call it, the fall. Because I really like the word fall. It falls, it crashes, it ends. The easy times end. Playtime is over. This is what I mean with the title. Bro, you have no clue what's coming. You must realize this. Most men have no clue what's coming next, because they are used to the easy times, to the playtime times, to the Netflix and chill times, to the ice cream in their bed times, to the jerking off in their bed on the anime pillow times. This is what most people's perception of life is. Those were the easy times, and the easy times, they sucked. Bro, they sucked. From my experience, the easy times suck, bro. They just suck, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna waste your time here. The easy times are shit. So you need to avoid the easy times, because the easy times make you weak, and being weak creates hard times. And I can see it like this. Then you have hard times. Or you can skip the part that sucks and go directly into the hard times, because when you do that, you are prepared. When you throw a frog into hot water, into boiling water, it jumps out right away. It jumps out right away because it's too much. But you can't jump off. You can't jump off your country, the earth, this universe. You can't jump off of it. So this frog gets thrown into the boiling water and would literally suffer a shock and die probably. But if you throw a frog into, into room temperature water and let it boil slowly but surely, it stays in, it can adapt to it. It will probably still die, but see yourself more as a frog which adapts really really fast and then survives that. So you want to be this epic gigajet frog who survives this level 100 frog with the epic armor who can survive this because he's already adapted to everything. This is where we want to get, because a strong man can survive in both times. Here's the actual step. Think of in what timeline do you live in right now. In what time do you live in right now? In the hard times or in the easy times? Because the easy times suck, and when you stay in the easy times, your life will suck, because the hard times are actually pretty much more fun. So here's the actionable step. Get into the hard times. Forget the easy times. Forget the Netflix and chill with the ice cream on the couch and then playing video games and then playing some stupid phone game. Man, there's this one guy in your school who's working out in the gym right now, who's working hard on his goals, and you are sitting there scrolling on your phone, playing video games, Netflix and chill and ice cream. Like, man, this guy will destroy you, bro. This guy will outwork you. And you have no clue how big the difference between you would be. There are like 200, 300, let's say 200 guys in my school. Probably 3 of them also have a YouTube channel. 0 of them post consistently, and maybe 10 of them go to the gym, but none of them works as hard as me. It's just a fact. So when the hard times come, when the times come which get difficult, I would be okay with that, because I've lived in the hard times myself, because I've created my own controlled, slowly heating the water hard times, and I've lived in those. So when I then get thrown into hot water, it's okay. It's okay, but for you, Netflix and chill, ice cream in the bed, eating Doritos chips, you will be fucked and you will die of a shock. You will suffer like the one frog who wasn't adapted to this. So create your own hard times. Create your own hard times and live in those. And work smarter and harder.